Come. There. Well, Josh, Froggy here. Froggy. Yes, Froggy. Here. Josh, come on. Very good. Here, Froggy. Put here. Okay, are you ready? Let's go. Hands. Thank you. Good. No, Froggy, put on the table. Put on the table. Put on the table. Good. Come, high five.
Johnston he's diagnosed within the spectrum of autism, maybe from mild to moderate. Besides just autism, he's also a little bit has a sensory issue, and also on the very a little bit hyper. When he was between from baby all the way to 15 months, he was pretty responsive. Whenever we call him, he would turn his head. But after 15 months, we realized that he went into a world of his own. When we actually call his name, he doesn't turn. He doesn't respond. So that got us a bit worried. Almost 15 months, he wasn't able to. He makes a lot of sound, but no proper words.
God, got fly everywhere.
He likes water very much, so actually he likes to swim. He likes to come down to the pool to play water. If not, he'll play in my bathroom. He's more to that, the active side. Yeah, he's not. He doesn't really like to study lah. Yeah, he doesn't really like academic. Yeah, but we feel that for kids like them, no matter how, we still need to continue to teach them. Yeah, to try to, whether he's 1 or 2 years behind, Daddy and I believe that we still want to continue to, teach him what the school children are learning now. He has gone through speech therapy, occupational therapy, educational psychology, classes that he's going through now. Then we have home therapy. Home therapy is more like it's within our home, so that it's like teaching him more life skills. Some of these autism kids, they are very shy. They'll hide behind their mommy. But Josh is a bit different. He likes crowd. He likes to meet new people. He actually will, if he meets anyone, if they're able to play with him, he will just tell me bye-bye. He asks me to leave. So he's one of the friendly autism kids. Yeah, dance therapy is actually very new to me. It's very interesting. I think they only started two years ago. That was when I stopped looking around for other therapies for him.
Yes, come here. Numbers. Help me. Autism Movement Therapy, it's a program where we use dance to help in the motor coordination skills. So we do a lot of cross-body exercises, and we also do a lot of exercises that requires focus. On top of that, a lot of the actions are repetitive, so it helps children get used to the behavior, and then they keep repeating it, and then they become good at what they're doing. Okay, can you show me one more time?
Well, I hope Josh will actually pick up something from there, something new and something of his interest.
Autism Movement Therapy in Singapore is not very known. I think there are about 6 other practitioners in Singapore that can do it, and out of the 6, I think 4 are parents. 3 or 4 are parents, so the rest of the people that are doing it are myself, one of my colleagues. I think that's pretty much about the number of people who are practitioners. When we do AMT, we want children to progress in a way where their motor coordination and their focus skills are better, and that after doing AMT, when they start to do functional activities, they tend to succeed better. Good. Hey. Up. Down. Good. Give me high five. Good. Up. Touch your toes. He is able to imitate actions well. However, the issue that we had difficulties with was with his focus. So we had to keep getting him back to focus and trying to encourage him using very extrinsic motivation, like giving a high five and using a lot of motivational words to get him back.
Josh is actually one example that is quite sad. It's like we did a lot of things since 3 years old, but up to now, and we actually, well, from 3 to 7, we were thinking that he should, by the time we reach 7, he should be able to even join a mainstream school. But he didn't improve a lot during this 4 years. Not because we have like the teachers or therapists are no good. It's just, I think maybe his autism is a little bit on the higher side. You see, when you are taking care of a kid who doesn't really respond to you, that's very tough. Like, you don't really know what he really wants, and when he's not happy, they will just throw tantrum or he will just cry. Yeah, and you don't know when he's full, he's not, when he's hungry. you won't know what he really wants. So it's very tough. It's a struggle lah. And sometimes even we go into some dining place, I mean, usually family will teach their kid to sit properly and eat quietly. But when he came in, it was quite noisy, and he was moving on the seat. And this family will just look, the parents will just look like, why me and my husband not teaching the kid to sit properly? Jerry, enough burger?
No thanks. Not that hungry.
It's very sad to see some parents, the way they discipline the kids, like they are overdoing it and take things for granted. Yeah, but when you really have a kid like Josh, you will feel like, you won't want to, do these things to him. I have also relatives, actually for small little thing, they start to take the cane, want to hit the kid. In my heart, I was saying, don't do that. You're very lucky to have, normal kids already. There are more and more autism kids out there, and we are actually short of schools for them. But when we want to actually go to any schools, they have to go through IQ tests and they have to go through screening tests. It's very, very difficult on them, you know. Autism is in a spectrum. I can see that some very mild autism kids, the parents are quite protective. They will say, oh, I want them to go into autism school. So they actually take up a lot of space for the autism schools, where the most moderate to severe ones, they have nowhere to go and they have to go to, you know, they have to be on wait list. Sometimes it's 1 year or 2 years of wait list. So what I feel is maybe from now, Singapore schools should start to educate children. You know, open up your primary school to those mild autism kids. Put some teachers there, so the children can mingle with children like them, and when they go out, they see people like Josh moving, they will say, ah, my friends are like that too.